Welcome to another poorly lit episode of Mac Music Review. Dang, this is not ideal. But, yo, what? Oh, man. No. No. That is terrible. Anyway, in this dark, dingy episode, we're going to be looking at six amazing intro tracks on albums. Intro track, of course, meaning the first track on the album. And I'm going to, accompany an image of the album cover for each song. I'm not going to include, audio of the song because I have a terrible editing software that's free. It's like the free. They stinking got rid of Windows Live Movie Maker, which I don't know why, and they replaced it with this worse one. So I can't include audio, but I'll talk about six amazing intro tracks and explain why they're so great. And yeah, let's just hop right into it. Welcome to New York is the first track on Taylor Swift's Grammy Award winning 1989. And I'm not gonna lie, it's the best song on the album. This is a really, really good song. It's not just good in that it's fun and catchy and a bop. It's good because it's like it's a very good introduction to the album. It's a good introduction to the new Taylor Swift. And I also really like it. It really stands out on this album and in her entire discography for not being a love song, because Taylor Swift almost exclusively writes love songs of some sort. And this is not a love song at all. It's a song about going to New York. It's a song about changing as a person. It's a song that musically and lyrically represents Taylor's shift from country pop girl to pop star. Like from a country artist dabbling in pop on Red to someone who's fully embracing pop music and this new identity. And it's really cool for that reason. One More Year is the song that kicks off Tame Impala's newest album, and to be completely honest, this is my favorite song on this album. One More Year kicks off with these robotic I don't remember what the actual guy had. Very like he nailed what he called the sound that opens the song, that echoes throughout the song. It's like a robot choir is what's echoing, and it's eerie and it's weird, and it just sets up the song perfectly. The song doesn't really have a chorus. It's just constantly bending and changing. It doesn't have a traditional song structure. It's like over 5 minutes long, and the whole song is a trip. The unconventional song structure really makes the song feel like a journey rather than just a normal song with a repeating hook. And it's just an excellent introduction to the album and just an awesome song. Pale Horse is the shortest song on this list. It's just over 2 minutes long, but it needs to be talked about because Pale Horse is such an amazing intro track. The tone of this song is actually more dark and bleak and barren sounding than anything else on the album, and it introduces you to this apocalyptic world. The feeling of just the sparse instrumentation, the really distant sounding, echoing vocals, and just, oh man, the feeling this gives me every time I hear it is so cool, especially knowing what follows. After you've listened to this album and knowing what you're getting into after you hear this song, it's just like, especially once you know what happens in the final track. I'm not going to spoil it, but man, Pale Horse is a fantastic song. Pure Comedy is a really, 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 really good song. It was Anthony Fantano's favorite song of whatever year it came out in 2017, I guess. He loved this song. And it's a song that's really, really hard to pin down because it sang a lot in a lot of different ways, and it's just bizarre. It's like weird. And Father John Misty has done that before. It's really smart, it's really intelligent, but also just strange and eyebrow raising. And that's what this is. You hear the lines and you're like, what is he talking about? And then, but also, the song has fantastic music, really epic and just energetic. Father John Misty, like, belts his heart out on this song, like some of the most energetic singing he's ever had on a song. And it's awesome. Nikes by Frank Ocean is a song that I really just can't get enough of. Oh man, the vibe of this song is so unique, it's so special, it's so different. Most of this song is sung in a voice that is not at all recognizable as Frank Ocean's. It's like chipmunk vocals almost, but not like, but it's not in an annoying way, it's in a cool way. And it just stands out, and it's like, man, like the lyrics, the how slow moving the song is, how it just feels like these, like taking footsteps in like deep snow almost. But it's not like that because it has like a tropical vibe. It's like, it's just, this song is like a very, I mean, this whole album is a vibe, but this song sets that vibe perfectly. Perfect introduction. I think Blonde has a perfect beginning and a perfect end with the combination of Nike and Futura Free. Same with Pale Horses. I think it has a perfect intro and a perfect outro. And we'll talk about that in my next video where I go over great outros, great outro tracks. But yeah, this is an amazing song. Wesley's Theory is one of the greatest songs ever made. It's not one of the best Kendrick Lamar songs. Well, it is. It's not just one of the best rap songs. I think Wesley's Theory is literally one of the best songs ever made. Probably the best intro track ever made. It's insane. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's musically, it's just absolutely fantastic. I cannot imagine anyone not loving this song. Like, I'm not loving the production song. I could see if someone didn't like the lyrics, I could understand that. But also lyrically, it's fantastic. It's really, it sets itself up and acts like it's a love song, but it's kind of tricking you because it's a lot deeper than that. It's saying a lot more than just being about lust and love. It's just like Shireen. Except Shireen is a much more narrative song. Like it's very, very, and that whole album is very autobiographical, and this one really isn't, or much less so. It's more like, it's more vague in terms of like being personal, but it's still utterly fantastic. That's all I got for this video. In the next one, we're going to be looking at 6 amazing, I don't know if it's going to be 6. We're going to be looking at amazing outro tracks. Like songs that end albums that just go off with a bang. One cool thing I just wanted to point out is I didn't plan for all of these songs to be different genres, but we actually have different genres for every single song. Like Welcome to New York, we have a pop song, and then One More Year is an alternative song. Pale Horse is a post-hardcore. I guess you could fit that into alternative, so those could be the same genre. Then you have Pure Comedy, which is a singer-songwriter song. Nikes is an R&B song, and then Wesley's Theory is a rap song. So that's awesome that it worked out that way. I mean, there's a ton of other tracks I could talk about for another episode of this where I can go over more amazing intro songs. But for my next video, I'm going to be looking at amazing outros. So anyway, have a great rest of your day.